My modest little interview corner over here. Chris, right.
It's nice and cosy.
Yeah, I told you it would be, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
If I come right back here and you go just over there like this, yeah, there's loads of room. We should have had the whole band in here already, shouldn't we?
Should have done, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry they couldn't all fit in here. Come in, come past.
Philip,
Come on.
pops.
Yeah, he wants a beer. So the drummer wants a beer. I've forgotten his name there for a minute. So you better introduce the whole band. If you'd like to put that a bit closer.
Yeah, sure. We had
Yeah.
Phil Styles on drums, Robbie Roberts on guitar and slide, Andrew Brown on upright bass and old bass, and myself, Chris, on guitar and vocals.
Marvellous. Great first set, as I
Thank
just
you.
said. Brilliant. I'm not sure. I keep wanting to sort of compare people to people, and that's not good, is it, really? You must hate that.
It's a way
Yeah.
to kind of, it's the way the world turns, isn't it?
I know, but I don't want to turn that way. But I keep,
Okay, that's
in
good.
my head, I keep thinking. But anyway, there's two phrases I saw on your website, I think. One was raw Americana as a description sort of thing, and the other was something else I've just forgotten.
Heartland Rock, something like that.
Yes,
That's the other one.
Heartland
Yeah.
Rock. Now, I think you must explain yourself a little bit with one of them.
I
at least.
pinched those from a review. So
Okay.
they
Somebody
did-
else's
they did-
review.
Yeah, and I was like, I like that, because I'm rubbish at writing bios, so I just kind
Yeah.
of lifted it from a
Nice,
review.
yeah.
And I thought, raw Americana, because I think it's it kind of does sum the band up. And Heartland
Sure.
Rock, I mean, it's rock that comes from the heart, and
know,
Heartland as in,
Yeah, because I know
Where it was born
I
in
immediately
America.
thought American Heartland, you know? But I like that comes from the heart.
It's our
bit.
tribute, it's our version
Yeah.
of American music, all those great records.
Sure. And why raw? Why raw? I mean, Americana's a big thing, isn't it? A
Yeah,
big
I
umbrella.
suppose because it's not as laid back, it can be a little
Sure.
bit more,
Okay.
on the edge, I guess.
Yeah, well,
for,
it's on that rock edge, is it not?
yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say so.
I would think.
Yeah,
And
I'll be-
of course, and again, I'm not going to compare you with anybody, but I'm old enough to remember the early 70s.
Yeah.
And that sort of revival of all that country rock and folk rock as well. But I think, it's very reminiscent of the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
would you
mean,
say that?
well, I'm a big fan,
Yeah.
and I was born in the '70s myself, and even though I was young coming out of the '70s, I do remember a lot of it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
those, there's just something magical about the '70s thing, and I suppose. It wasn't done on purpose to say, "Hey, I'm going to sound like this," but the
Sure.
records you listen to, they ultimately become
Yeah.
part of what you write.
Yeah. I didn't say I was born in the 70s, by the way.
No, well, you look good though, So.
Thank you. It was the 1980s, actually.
Oh right, yeah, there you go.
So, anyway, I'm guessing you're probably not from Heartland, America yourself.
No.
Yeah. So where are you from and where are you based?
I
now?
originated in Cheshire, in Northwich.
Okay.
That's where I was
Yes.
born.
No, well.
And
yeah.
another fan of
I
Northwich.
think somebody uttered something behind.
Sorry.
It was either a sort of disappointed or it was a recognition. I don't know.
Yeah. Northwich. I live in Leek now.
Leek,
Yeah.
I actually knew that because you told me who you were married to.
Exactly. Yes. Now she is
Yeah.
from America, so she's like.
That's very confusing now, isn't it? Yeah, but
Via Leek,
and that's Helen.
That is, yeah.
Helen, who we've met here before with the
Vox Americana.
Vox Americana, who did the interval spot.
They did, yes.
Complete
with,
chaos, because normally we have a solo artist on for that. You know. But never mind, it was brilliant.
It was, and I watched
Yeah.
it. It was very good. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. And what about the rest of the band? Are you all from the Leek area at the moment? Or
I
based in
think
it?
Rob's from down south originally.
Never mind.
You can,
Never
I think,
mind.
he's Bollington now, and
Sure.
I think Andy's from Bristol. Phil's from Coventry, I think, originally. So we're all
But you're all based up in the
we're kind of spread out, but we all somehow met in
Cheshire,
we all
Staffordshire,
came-
Norfolk.
because me and Phil, the drummer, we've been playing together for 12 years now
Cool.
in
Yeah.
the band. So yeah.
Because that was sort of where I was leading to, was because you mentioned that you started as this band with a different name.
Yes.
Remind us of that.
A field manual.
Field
so
manual,
you can buy the
yes.
first two albums, which was Someday Streets and Souvenirs, on all the usual streaming sites. And we did have hard copies, obviously CDs, of all our albums, and we've sold out a few weeks ago. So we haven't got any. We've got T-shirts with us if everyone wants T-shirts later
well,
on.
It's no good for you, but it'd be good for the radio audience, wouldn't
But
it?
we're going to get some more pressed in the new year when we've got the new album out. So
Yeah, you mentioned the new album, of course, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you talk about the new album, there was an album. What was it last year?
Oh yes,
came out?
yeah.
And that was
Self-titled.
Self-titled,
Yeah,
yes, with the new name, of course.
Yes,
the John Street
yeah.
Revival, yeah. And where can people find that?
Well, you could have found it on CD till we sold out, but you can get it on all the streaming sites,
Sure.
iTunes, Spotify,
Yeah.
Deezer, all whatever is your choice for
Sure.
digital virtual world
Yeah,
stuff.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So how did you guys actually get together as the other name of the band, the Field Manual?
I think it was Phil's choice at first, because I think I wanted to be called Fields, just something really simple.
Yeah. Field Manual, somehow, I think, attractors.
Yeah. I don't know what I thought about it, but I knew there was a band. We found out there was a band that were quite. They had a good profile with fields, so Phil was like, "Oh, that Field Manual." And I thought, and ultimately, you kind of stick with it, and the sound of the word becomes the name of the band. But,
Sure.
we had a bit of a lineup change a few years ago, and I thought it was a good time to change it, because Field Manual, doing the music that we do, didn't really represent us, and sometimes you do have to, judge a book by the cover.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, somebody's got to start listening to you, haven't they?
Yeah,
that's right. And John Street Revival. Nobody's called John Street in your band.
No, someone did ask me before. You must be John, and I was like, no.
So, is it a place, a road, a street?
No, I remember coming up with it and thinking, wow, that's really great. And there was a reason where it came from, and I just can't remember. So people do ask me, and I go, that's really great, but I like the Father John Misty thing. It's a character, and I thought, the John Street Revival, it's a character. People think it's real because they just think there's a John in the band,
And he's being revived at this very moment.
It was either that, the review, or the revival, so I thought,
Well, it's been great talking to you,
you
Chris.
too.
We're going to let you have a few minutes break now.
Thank you.
And we're going to get on with our interval music.
Wonderful.
And you ready for another pint,
Yes. Yeah.
Good. I'm just plugging it for the pub. Have another pint.
A great place it is too. Yeah.
Great. We all think it's a good place, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. We do, in fact. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
Okay, mate, if you'd like to push past me like this.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, blimey, yeah. Right. Okay, and their second set will be